For the triangle below, write x in terms of r and theta. An easy way to remember the definitions of the sine, cosine, and tangent is SOHCAHTOA. What that's supposed to remind you of is that the sine of some angle, which I'll call theta, is the length of the opposite side of the triangle divided by the hypotenuse of the right triangle. And then the cosine of some angle theta will be the length of the adjacent side to the angle divided by the hypotenuse. And finally, the tangent of some angle theta is the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. So now we have a triangle here. We're trying to figure out which of these formulas to use. And we can see from the perspective of the angle theta that what we know is we know the length of the hypotenuse, that's r, and we know the length of the adjacent side. So this is the right formula to use, and that is to say that the cosine of theta will be the length of the adjacent side, that is x, divided by the hypotenuse, and that is r. Returning to the problem, it says write x in terms of r and theta, so this equation right here needs to be solved for x. The way you solve that equation for x is you multiply both sides by r. When you multiply the left-hand side by r, you get r cosine theta. When you multiply the right-hand side by r, you just get x. So finally, to answer the question, write x in terms of r and theta. It looks just like this. X is equal to r times the cosine of the angle theta.